What is trauma-informed practice? Some stress in childhood is inevitable. In fact, positive stress, such as meeting new people or moving to a new school, can build students' resilience and ability to handle change and challenges. More difficult experiences, like serious illness or a natural disaster, can be tolerable for students when they have the support of a caring adult. However, some students are continually exposed to stressful or adverse conditions without the benefit of secure and caring relationships. From the abandonment of a parent to witnessing abuse or experiencing bullying. The fact is, traumatic experiences occur in students' lives more frequently than we would hope, and much more commonly than many of us realize. When a student experiences frequent or prolonged adversity, such as physical, sexual, or emotional abuse, chronic neglect, exposure to violence, substance abuse, or the mental illness of a family member, the stress experience can become intolerable and toxic. Toxic stress derails healthy development and can result in trauma. This is especially true when a student has no caring adult to act as a buffer. Trauma is not the event itself, but occurs when the body's alarm response is so prolonged that the individual's ability to cope is dramatically undermined. Students who have been exposed to danger that is unpredictable and uncontrollable live much of their lives in survival mode. They respond to the world as a place of constant danger, even if the events happened months or years earlier. New research is showing that prolonged exposure to toxic stress can disrupt brain development and increase the risk for health problems and cognitive impairment well into the adult years. When all of the child's physical resources are needed just to survive, growth and development are negatively impacted. This can have a profound impact on a student's learning, behavior, and relationships at school. Research in neurobiology is confirming and expanding our understanding of the ways traumatic experiences can negatively impact learning, memory, language development, and problem solving. Trauma can affect students' ability to recognize emotions and regulate their attention and behavior. This may result in impulsive or aggressive behavior, or the opposite, extreme withdrawal and inattentiveness. Because many factors influence how an individual reacts to stressful events, no two students will be affected by a similar event in exactly the same way. With this understanding, educators are less likely to view trauma-related behaviors as intentional or as stemming from a lack of motivation or laziness. This will reduce punitive types of responses that can re-traumatize students. At any given school in Alberta, as many as 1/4 of all students have experienced trauma that is affecting their ability to learn and interact with others. Understanding just how common traumatic experiences are in the lives of students is often a motivating force for schools to develop a trauma-informed practice that contributes to a more supportive learning environment. The goal of trauma-informed practice is to help schools become places where all students, including those who experience trauma, can learn to regulate their behavior and feelings, develop healthy relationships with adults and peers, and be successful learners. For students who have experienced trauma, school is often the place they feel the safest. Positive relationships and successful experiences in school can buffer the impact of past adverse experiences. Trauma-informed practice is about creating a school culture where every student feels safe and supported. All students can benefit from experiencing a sense of safety throughout the entire school. This allows them to calm their emotions and behaviors so they can be more engaged learners. Trauma-informed practice means that all adults in the school share an understanding of how trauma impacts learning and development, help all students to feel safe, physically, socially, and emotionally, connect students with others, helping them to build healthy relationships with peers and adults. Embrace teamwork with a sense of shared responsibility for every student. Anticipate and adapt to the ever-changing needs of students and the surrounding community. It also means recognizing that the students who demonstrate the most challenging behavior are the most in need of adult support and understanding. Trauma-informed practice is most effective when it is implemented as a whole school approach and builds on the commitment of school leaders, access to professional development that enhances teachers' capacity to understand, respond to, and support students, access to supports and services for students who are vulnerable and their families, multiple strategies across the school day to support social-emotional learning and academic success, a commitment to engage community partners and families. Many teachers have known for years that students' traumatic experiences interfere with their ability to learn. Today, research is providing compelling evidence that welcoming, caring, respectful, and safe learning environments are essential to the success and well-being of all students. For more information on creating welcoming, caring, respectful, and safe learning environments, visit the Alberta Education website.